Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
I shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now it's up now. What's up now from here? Oh, up now. Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? What's up now? Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here?
What it do, Las Vegas? It's your boy, Sir Charles Tatum. I'm back in the building, Hot 702.5 FM. The hottest station on the planet, the hottest station in Las Vegas, man. Time goes by. It seemed like I was just here yesterday, but I'm back. And I'm back ready to take charge of my life, ready to take responsibility for my actions. I'm ready to make complete change. Life happens, and when life happens, sometimes our back get against the wall, and you have to make the best decision for yourself and the people around you. And if you people have been waiting for change, if you've been waiting for something, don't wait. Don't wait for things to get bad to where you have to change. Make the change now, because some situations you get yourself into and it's hard to get out of, and you'll end up crashing, because you made a bad decision and it affects everything around you. Your whole world just goes to shits. So here I am today, being a man and sticking my chest out, taking responsibility for my actions. And I say that, you don't have to go into details, people, when you going through your transformations and you're going through your changes. Just know that something happened in your life and you're ready to make a change. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. You have to have a made up mind that I want to make a change, and I'm starting here with me, the man in the mirror. And you have to start with you. You can't look at anybody else. You got to look at you, and only you know where you fall short at. Only you know where you feel bad about yourself, where you beat yourself up at, your regrets, your downfalls, your letdowns. It happens. It's life. But the thing is how you bounce back. You got to pick yourself up, and you got to keep going. Life is short. Life is like a vapor. You have to go for it right now. Shouts out to Riding Out All Day podcast, man. M. Davis, man, class of 98 in the building. Man, it goes back to 98, man, when we all started this thing, fresh out of high school, life began, and what am I going to do? I cut hair all through my high school year, and everybody just knew I was going to be a barber, but I didn't want to get stuck behind the window. I had bigger dreams. And me not going to barber school, it really led to me hitting the streets, drugs, alcohol, clubs, all of these type of things, because I didn't stay on course with my dreams. And if I could rewind the hands of time, I would have went to barber school. But I didn't. So here I am, people. I got a story to tell. I got a story to tell. I didn't want to get caught behind the window because I wanted to see my name in lights. I wanted to see Charles Tatum in lights. I wanted to do great things in the city of Las Vegas. And the time has come, people. The time is here. The time is now. We're striving for greatness on a daily basis right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. Shouts out to Hot 702.5 FM, giving me the platform, man, giving me the place to grow, spread my wings. I can say that I'm not too big for the building. It's still some growing to happen. And this is all part of life, man. So the question is today, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, and what are you going to do to make it happen? So if you want it that bad, you'll make the adjustments, you'll make the changes. You'll start to do it right now. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You ain't got to wait till Sunday. You ain't got to wait till nothing. You just say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want change. I'm going after my dreams. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this thing happen. But people, remember, don't skip the process. Don't skip the struggle. You got to go through the process. You know, don't try to pay somebody to make it happen for you. No, go through the process so you can enjoy the process. So when you finally get there where you at, you're gonna appreciate it more. You know, you can't take my good and not take my bad with it. So all the people that envy and covet, no, you can't do that. You got to understand that if you want my life, you got to take the bad too. Because you just can't take the good, because the bad days is what made me, what sustained me, you know. So you got to take the good with the bad, man. My name is Charles Tatum, man, and we going up on this great Saturday, man. We got some new music from The Landlord. We got some new music from D Cross. We got some new music from Bay Blue, man. If you're an artist in the city, man, if you want to get heard, man, hit me up. Send your music my way, and we're going to play it. We're going to play it out. We're going to play it how it's supposed to be played on the radio. And that's what we do here. If you got a dope track, dope hits, man, send them my way. We're going to get this thing going, man. My name is Charles Tatum again. Make sure you guys follow, share this live, man. It's a movement that's going on in the city of Las Vegas. You're either a part of it or you're not. You know, some people are, some people isn't. The thing is to make everybody aware that what you are doing, that's the only way it's going to work if the whole world knows that we are riding out all day. The whole world got to know about it for it to work. You know, so the whole world got to know that this is what I'm doing on a Saturday, and it's my job to get this thing out. So my work is cut out, people. My work is cut out, and so is yours. The work is not done until it's done. So let's get this thing going, man. We're going to jump into some Landlord. We got the Landlord on here today, man. We're going to go back to, this is actually, this video just dropped, man. So this is a debut on Striving Artist Radio with the Landlord 02. Off his new album, Permanent Scars, streaming on all platforms. Shouts out to Landlord. Go get that, stream that, run that up.
We have made this.
You come around here and want something that's more than 1,000, because if you got 1,000 or more, you get that shit tough. I mean, that's real. You feel knock the niggas off. Hey, look. But I'm more than water that hold inside. You don't get the picture, probably cause it's polarized. I run the city, I really got ties like it's overtime. And if you move to Vegas, you gon' learn that overtime. I stood in wars untouched, I'm talking like 5+. If you want your haircut, I can pay to get you lined up. I can roam this city with no guns and my eyes shut. In 02, I started something that I die for. Through the years, I gotta stop, I'm moving weird, ain't gotta show a gun. They in the courtroom using lyrics, and that's fucked up. Every month I'm in the suit with tears. Hit the city plan, you gon' leave with more than souvenirs. I'm the king of the city, and I earned that through the years. I ain't named myself that, earned the crown through my peers. In 02, walking in parties like who in here, that's when I caught a case. I was gon' have the school year back in 02. I used to love the streets and all the dreams it sold too. Back when you couldn't say he was snitching unless you showed proof. Back when my mama told me grow through what you go through. That was 02. Back in 02, I used to love the streets and all the dreams it sold too. Back when you couldn't say he was snitching unless you showed proof. Back when my mama told me grow through what you go through. That was 02. Hey, back in 02, when my block had the hottest old schools. Fast forward to 07, I'm rapping with my whole crew. We was like strippers on stage with them pose too. How you in the city unannounced, I'm who you go through. Comstock and 02, traffic non-stop. You can make some thousands depending on your time slot. Selling weed for J's, need 200 cause the fives drop. Had too many guns, we wasn't worried about no drive-by. But Bucks took them 9 shots, that's when a nigga life changed. That's some shit that I ain't picture going in my mind frame. Used to pay granny power bill off the dice game. Toting guns cause an older nigga broke my bike frame. Went to juvenile for 2 months, it felt like 20 years. Wanted to still hoop, but the street shit interfered. Found out the devil would lie, these niggas weird. But you can ask the whole city who the city feared. Back in 02, I used to love the streets and all the dreams it sold too. Back when you couldn't say he was snitching unless you show proof. Back when my mama told me grow through what you go through. That was '02. Back in '02, I used to love the streets and all the dreams it sold too. Back when you couldn't say he was snitching unless you show proof. Back when my mama told me grow through what you go through. That was '02.
Great sounds of the Landlord back at '02, taking us back to '02 with that video. Shouts out to everybody from 40 Block, Comstock, you know what it is, Hart Street representative. Man, Vegas music is on the rise, and it's on the rise rapidly. You can't be biased when it comes to Vegas music, because if you're going to support Vegas music, you got to support it, and you got to support it really kind of all the way. Being biased is just like, I have no reason to not share everybody else's. When I started Striving Artists, I said, you know what? I'm going to put myself on and I'm going to put everybody else on at the same time. And I say that because I know I can't do it by myself. So my thing was I need to share other artists' music also. I didn't even have music at the time. I'm just sharing artists' music because I believe that our music scene is going to pop one day. I believe that we have great talent out here. I believe that these artists carry themselves like stars. Majority of them do. Some of them do. You can really run across some dope people. But if you don't know how to shine in your own light, if you don't know how to be you without co-signing or co-telling behind somebody else, you ain't got to jump on this side to make your shit happen. All you got to do is just be you. You know what I mean? Let these people do the research. Let them find out about you. But the most thing you can do to stand out is to sometimes stand alone. You got to stand alone sometimes. You don't want to go with the wave. You want to create the wave. If you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're not different. You're following the fads. You're following the trends. Be a trendsetter. Create the next trend. Because this is what your artistry is about as an artist. What makes you so different from everybody else? What makes you so special? Why should I listen to your music? What are you going to say that's going to move me? You know, shouts out to Larry June. I was talking to me and Doe Mills was talking about this the other day. Him and his timing and what he's talking about, it was a fresher bet there. Got tired of listening to the radio. Just got tired of hearing the same old shit. So when Larry June came about, it was just, man, this is new. This is good for me. You know, it was good for a lot of people that really appreciate music. You have to have a touch. You got to have a feel. You got to be special. And the only way you're going to be special is tapping in with yourself. You got to figure out, okay, I can make people laugh. I know I'm good in this area. Focus on where you're good at. And this is where the growth begins at. You got to be honest with yourself when it comes down to it. If you're not good in that area, find somebody that is good in that area. The best thing you can do when you're building your team, you don't want a lot of people that's doing the same thing that you're doing because it end up becoming competition. You guys are doing the same thing, so you're gonna end up competing against each other. You need people that's in different fields, that's not doing music, that can really help you with your career. The plumber still need the lawyer. The lawyer still need the plumber. We all need a dentist. We all need somebody that's gonna, do different things. And this is where people come in and shine at. Vegas music has to be different. We got to have one good song, one good track. We need to have something of our own that can spread like wildfire through these neighborhoods, through these different communities. The whole city needs to know about it. And it's just through word of mouth or just one good song. Because once that one good song hit, there's nothing that can stop it. The question is, who's going to make that one good song? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be me? Who is it going to be? Or is it going to be you today? All you need is just that one good song. One song, and it's going to turn your whole life around. One good song. So shouts out to Landlord with '02, man. Y'all go stream that. It's streaming on all platforms. The Landlord has been doing this thing for a while, man. So we really just want to tune in on who's doing what they're doing in the city. It is a top 20. I just got to figure out my top 20. I'm going to bring out my top 20, and I'm going to do it soon. It's just a situation that I never really tried to get into when it comes to the top, because it's so many people that's doing their thing and there's so many people that's not doing it anymore. So we're going to keep this thing going, man. This is the Landlord back to back. This is Drowning in Your Love. The Landlord Permanent Scars streaming on the platforms.
M. Harris Films, what you doing? Where'd you get that from?
If I was drowning in your love, would you try to save me? And if I didn't wanna be saved, would you think I'm crazy? The thought of you falling out of love got my heart racing, and I know you running out of trust, losing your patience. And I can tell 'cause shit don't feel right. I think we close, but we don't feel tight. It ain't no cameras when we fight, 'cause it's our real life. We gotta talk about it. You say you wanna heal right. I'm riding till the wheels fall off, but make the wheels tight. Let's disagree, but do it healthy with no disrespect. Let's keep it real, 'cause if we don't, then we gon' disconnect. I love you, babe, and I ain't saying that just to get some sex. Though you know you take my soul with that kiss of death. The last thing I want is you to feel unwanted. We can fuck in the bank since you feeling lonely. I lose you, I'm losing my baby and my homie. Don't want my love fast food, I want it homemade. If I was drowning in your love, would you try to save me? And if I didn't wanna be saved, would you think I'm crazy? The thought of you falling out of love got my heart racing, and I know you running out of trust, losing your patience. Hey look, I'm trying to dive inside your love with no life jacket, and I don't wanna drown, babe, but shit, it might happen. I like rapping, but loving you is my passion. So come here, let me kiss you on your eyelashes. Let's disagree, but do it healthy with no disrespect. You know I love a marathon and I ain't finished yet. Kiss your neck. How you thinking I invented sex, then grip your chest. Now your water faucet dripping wet. I love you, babe. I know it's hard, let's try to beat the odds. Baby, sky is the limit, I'm trying to eat the stars. I can't breathe, drowning in your love, don't give me CPR. I'm drowning in your love, don't give me CPR. If I was drowning in your love, would you try to save me? And if I didn't wanna be saved, would you think I'm crazy? The thought of you falling out of love got my heart racing, and I know you running out of trust, losing your patience.
Back to back Landlord, man. That's Drowning in Your Love. Then we had '02, back in '02, man. This is off Permanent Scars. The Landlords just dropped a new album, man. Classic album at that. One of his best pieces of work. As he gets older, as he gets better, you know, it ages like fine wine, man. So understand when you're doing something for so long, you should get better at it. Shouts out to Miles Lowe. Miles Lowe got a new project out. Don't sleep on Miles Lowe new project, man. I can't wait for you to drop some videos. I'm just gonna have to just play some of your music either way it go, just through the links. But Miles Lowe got a new album out, man, and it is funky. Dope Mills. That's a dope album. Let's do Miles Lowe. So Miles Lowe is another artist that's really peculiar. I like Miles Lowe because he's really himself. He's not trying to be like anybody else. He's a great storyteller. He paints the picture well, and very well at that. He's a great dude, too, at that. He's not one of those shoot-em-up, bang-bang rappers. He really put the story together. So if you don't believe me, check him out. I dare you to stream Miles Lowe music. I dare you to stream it. I bet you won't stream it. If you do, you'll know what I'm talking about. But back to it, man. We have to understand that when change comes, you have to go with it. You can't play on the fence of I want to hold on to this old person. You can't hold on to the old person. Even a snake sheds skin. So we as humans, we have to get these dead things off of us, these things that weigh us down, these things that hinder us. Because if it's not of anything that's like any little small crack can come in and deceive you. If you let any little crack of you can't even flirt with it. You can't flirt with it. If you even flirt with the game, it will take you. it will. I guarantee you, it will mess up your relationship. It will mess up things around you. This is just deception. Evil is real, and you got to understand when you are being used on the other side of evil. You know what I mean? It's a cold, tricky game. You know, and life is life is of lessons. Life is about learning. Life is about letting go. So you got to understand that you got to let go of some things to grow. You got to shed some dead skin. The Bible says when I was a child, I did childish things. Now that I'm a man, I put away childish things. So we have to grow up at some point in time in life. Even as a woman, you know, you have to make changes. You can't really say you're a woman if you're not doing woman things. You can't say you're a man if you're not doing man things. You know, you're still being a little boy in certain situations. So this is where we man up at. This is where we take control of our life and our future, because we know what's at stake. Once you know what's at stake, if it's not worth losing, this is when you tighten up. This is when you say, you know what, my life is this was a mistake. I really don't want that. I need to make some adjustments to change my life, change my ways, get back hungry again. And this is what we got to do. Long as you wake up every day, you get a chance. The bum get to that corner every morning because he know that people are going to give him money. But he got to get up and go get it. And so do you. So by all means necessary, there's no excuses. If you're an artist in this city, you should have a bucket. You should have a picture of your album, and you should be out there on that corner getting scans and donations. You're putting so much money into your career that you're not getting nothing back. So if you got to hit that corner with a bucket and ask for donations, do that. And then you're gaining people at the same time. So you're getting a chance to get your music out there and you're making money. Say, I want to make $100 every time I go out there, and you can do it. I ain't saying quit your job, but if the more time you put into your hustle and your grind and your networking, then it'll come back to you. So you just got to get out there and put in the work. And people give out here in this city, man. It's a difference if you're looking homeless, and if it's a difference if you coming looking like somebody. You got something to work for. You got something to give these people. The homeless people are just begging. But you got music, and you got good music at that. So people, how bad do you want it? What are you willing to do to make this thing happen? You got to make some changes. You got to see, okay, I'm back to the drawing board. This plan didn't work. This angle didn't work. I got to change this up. I got to switch this up. Ain't nothing wrong with taking some off and adding some on to it. Rome wasn't built in one day. So don't be so hard on yourself, but enjoy the process. Get started at the process. You cannot run the race if you don't step up to the line. There's no way you can run the race if you don't step up to the line. Chrissy 2 times. Shouts out to Chrissy 2 times. Oh, man. Go follow her. She's doing great things in podcasts with the GOAT. GOAT podcast, Real Talk. This is a real time of the year to where the summertime is coming. We need to really get behind an artist. You can choose an artist to support. You can choose who you want to support. And only that, just if you really want to make this thing happen, do something. Do something. You here now and you got to do something, man. We're going to get into this next artist. This next artist is actually, he's from, well, I guess I got a Gerson, a Blood, and a Crip today. Got the Landlord, we got D-Cross, and we got Bay Blue, man. All 3 different sections. But it's all love because it's Vegas music, man. This is West Town. Well, meaning, North Town, West Town. So we're going to put this thing together. Shouts out to Rashonda Hall. This is D-Cross with Too Much Motion right here on Hot 702.5.
Yeah, man. Big CDB, nigga. Cross the mother. Come on, stop playing. Big CDB, nigga. Say that.
Too much motion.
Ay.
Too much motion.
Yeah.
Too much motion.
I'm really shit and right. Y'all winning.
Too much motion.
Hey, young nigga, have it.
Too much
Let's not act like we don't know the school. We ain't gotta look up no more.
Too much motion. Young nigga have it. Too much motion.
Say that.
Too much motion.
Say
Too
that.
much motion. Young nigga have it.
I won in real life. I lost on the internet twice. You know I'm known for it. Went to the op school cause I was raised in zone for it. 6K on 2 dinners, that was this week. Can't give a fuck about no rapping, bitch, I'm too geek. You niggas celebrate the wrong things. We don't care who killing who, we tryna live to see this old age. I swear to God I made $1 million on my line. Ho, I got it on me now, bitch, I'm straight if I don't sign. I'm not the one that you can come and spend the night with. This white bitch just made 50 on her night shit.
Too much motion, young nigga having too much motion, too much motion, too much motion, young nigga having too much motion, too much motion, too much motion. expensive ass whip, my expensive ass wrist. Flood the watch, flood the chain on my expensive ass bitch. She done paid to feed the fuck on this expensive ass dick. Heard them niggas wanna rob me one expensive ass lick. Fuck the rumors that you heard, they don't really mean shit. I didn't had 100 hoes, I'm on my Kareem shit. Niggas hate it in they sleep, but look how they dreams went. Never mind the diamond shining, look at this clean fit. If you hate, you get shot with the Glock. Pick your battle, cause my young nigga slide like quarterback tackles. Man, I hate it, he my nigga, you my nigga, both y'all bros. Since you can't decide, it's fuck y'all both. Let's team up and smoke, nigga.
Too much motion, too much motion.
When y'all put this in the motherfucking in the car, nigga.
Too much motion.
Yeah. Look left to your homeboy, cause I know he hating on me, nigga. Say the nigga ain't lying though, man.
Too much motion. Too much motion. Young nigga.
I'm Mr. Some more of it in public, nigga.
Too much motion. Too much motion.
Young nigga having.
Man, too much motion.
Hey, Nietzsche, I got
D-Cross,
one.
Cross the boss.
Play it again, blood.
Man, shouts out to D-Cross with that one right there. Too much motion, man. Hey, man, you know what? It's just like you got to pick your poison. And when I say that, if you're going to be a artist, you got to be it all the way. You got to really, really give it your all. It's just like basketball in a sense. You got to leave it all out there on the court. You got to play with your heart. You got to rap from your heart. The difference between now and then, you know, when it comes to music is that singers used to sing with their soul. Rappers even rap with some soul. There is no soul in this music nowadays, you know what I mean? There's nobody really coming from the soul, really coming from the heart. Everything is really at 420 hertz. And 420 hertz is it's the devil's hertz in a sense. And I say that because you got to know the language of music. The hertz is really how high of it is. That's why music, hip hop is so influenced now. It can get on you so fast because the hertz are so high. We are past the holding back the words. We are seeing it all out right then and there. You're going to get the most explicit vision of lifestyle of sin in a sense. They call it demon time. They call it all type of shit, you know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is there's not a soul that's being used. Your heart is not in it. And when you don't have your heart in it, if you do got your heart in it, you know, you'll make the right adjustments. And hold on 1 second. Let me get some music up. People, no matter what you do, you got to know that your heart it's got to be in it more than anything, man. Shouts out to Big Connie P. She's doing her thing, man. This is D-Cross back to back. New D-Cross. This is Nanny. 702.5.
Ian shot this one too.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, now baby, get that 90 up. Post it on the gram, you change your body up. A nigga winning so long, got this bitch. Got you thinking that I'm Illuminati, huh? Okay, now damn, I need some motivation. Let me find some more broke niggas, hey. If I gotta lie just to get ahead, ask the last bitch, man, I won't take. Ask about my ism, and I play fair. You ain't acting like a bottom, you gon' stay there. And I don't play games, not to stay fair. 2K all bay, cause I ate there. And no ask if I fuck, cause you know Papa. 2 claps on the ass, that's a red bottom. I could buy any shoe if I don't got it. And you can't beat me, you just don't got it. She want bodega and I want spaghetti, and I let her cook anything but spaghetti. Fucking this Kruger like my name is Freddy. Them niggas gon' move when I move like a hezzy. You know that this beat that I'm pushing ain't petty. She dragging the wagon, I'm holding it steady. Baby, just do you, you know where to find me whenever you ready. You know that I'm heavy, you know that it's levels to this shit. This bezel on my wrist, this chain is hitting, yeah, I'm on. Niggas be coming up with shit to stay up on my dick like what the fuck is niggas on? Niggas go gelling back, they go to gelling back like what the fuck is really new? I just went made back, I'm going made back. That mean I'm about to have 2. If you don't don't feed this shit, it probably won't grow. Them niggas play Cupid and they stupid like them hoes. Pop this little jigger, it's gonna put me on the floor. Yeah, I'm acting like a rookie, it's gonna turn me to a pro. Bad weather man, cause I'm looking for the snow. If a bitch play safe, I'ma find out a code. Write it all down, let me help with your goals. Them leggings too tight, let me help with your clothes. He like to fuck up your box and your feelings, and you like the way that shit feels, so I get it. Pray on the weak mind, that's not at my mission. And you too simplistic, I'm not gonna miss it. He like to fuck up your box and your feelings, and you like the way that shit feels, so I get it. Pray on the weak mind, that's not at my mission. And you too simplistic, I'm not gonna miss it. Okay, now baby, get that 90 up. Post it on the gram, you change your body up. A nigga when it's so long, got this bitch. Got you thinking that I'm Illuminati, huh? Okay, now damn, I need some motivation. Let me find some more broke niggas hate. If I gotta lie just to get ahead, ask the last bitch, man, I won't take. Ask about my ism, man, I play fair. You ain't acting like a bottom, you gon' stay there. And I don't play games, not a state fair. 2K Salt Bay, cause I ate there. And no wax if I fuck, cause you know Papa. 2 claps on that ass, that's a red bottom. I can buy any shoe if I don't got it. And you can't beat me, you just don't got it.
New Cross the Boss. The Ism album is on the way. Man, if we can do better, man, do better. You know, period, point blank. And that's where it's said. They say if you know better, you do better. Truth is, some people know better and still don't do better. That's just the truth. And this is where you separate yourself from this. How bad do you want it? How bad of an example do you want to be? How bad do you want? I was telling my daughter the other day, I said, you know, when Nipsey Hussle died, the whole world felt it. When Kobe died, the whole world felt it. And I told her that if you want to make an impact on the world, that's how you got to leave an impact on the world. When you die, your funeral tells what type of life you lived. If you have a big funeral, that means you made a big impact. If you have some people that don't show up, and your funeral ain't that big, you didn't really do nothing. I'm sorry. But your funeral is going to say so much about you. Your exit date is going to say so much about you, so you should go hard until the day that you die. Until your last breath out of your body, you should go hard as your mama belt. So that way, when your resting time come, you going to reap. These people are going to bring you flowers. They're going to bring you bouquets. They're going to celebrate your homegoing. But this is on your impact on what you do in life. And starting today, from this day forth, we don't know which day we're going to go. Nobody knows. It is just not an age on death anymore. It never was, but in these times that we're living in, death is just like your kinfolk. Death is right around the corner. You can make the wrong decision. I lost a niece in January to being drunk out late at night. She was in an argument in the car with her friends and her cousins. She got out the car at the red light. By the time she even could try to get back to the car, another car came and hit her and sent her flying, killed her on the scene. So my niece was 23 years old with a 1-year-old at home. You know, once you start having kids, people, you're a parent. You got to be a mom. You know, so we got to start being responsible for our actions. If I can rewind the hands of time, if she can rewind the hands of time, she would have stayed in that car. She would have never went out because life is so precious. You just don't know. So it's the best that you really go hard for what you want. Your impact on life is going to determine everything, man. Life is just too short. And I just try my best to keep it real with myself and the people that's listening, because at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about your household. It's about your peace. It's about your happiness. It's all about you. You got to be selfish when it comes to your goals and your dreams. If it ain't part of it, I'm cool. So what if they say you sadiddy, that you acting funny? You know what? I'm just serious about my life. You got to be more serious about your life, period. You got to be more serious about your goals, your wants, everything. You got to be more serious. And the people that's more serious, they're going to see it. They're going to see it. They're going to see that you're hungry. They're going to see that you're ambitious, and they're going to support you because you're hungry and you want it. They can see it coming out your eyes. It's bleeding out your eyes. But you got to be hungry with yourself, man. You got to want it. More than anything, what are you willing to do to make this thing happen, man? We got some more great music coming up, man. Shouts out to everybody that's been doing anything. Shouts out to Grits Cafe. Shouts out to the Edible Bunch, Key Sanitized Services, Doe Mills, Derek Dominique, man. Everybody that's been supporting me through this journey. E. Carice, the owner of Hot 72.5. Shouts out to Chrissy right here at Hot 702.5 also. Man, people, man, it's a celebration. And I say it's a celebration because it's something good that's about to happen. And I'll tell you this right now. People They don't want to get on the ship until it's sailing. They don't want to get on the ship until it's sailing. You got to have it sailing. You got to have it moving. So people, get your ship going, man, and understand that if they not on that boat when you take off, they not supposed to get on. So to all them people that just waiting for your ship to sail to hop on, they can't get on then. You know, so it's a must that you just start paddling. It's a must that you just start going through the process. Because if you want to go somewhere and you want to go somewhere, you got to do it on your own. Ain't nobody else going to do it but you. It ain't going to get done if you don't do it. So your work is cut out today, people, man. We're going to keep this thing going, man. This is Babe Blue with Don't Go There off of Overlooked Heroes right here on Hot 702.5.
I just put a 4 up in this 20-ounce Fago. Niggas think it's sweet until I'm snapping like Fable. Make your baby mama take a left tabby on this table. Money out, they know, literally. If she on the bottom stepping from Vegas down to Diego, all the way through Vallejo. She know I got bread, she want me cream on her bagel. Cause we don't fuck with your kind, so don't speak. I hope you niggas press that line when you see me. Pillow talking with the ops, I don't get that, nigga. I hope you sitting in the car on that get back, nigga. It's like lights off, mask on, creep silent. Ain't nobody outside, nigga, then keep driving. Anybody can get it, baby, to be honest. We gon' spit them chins, but granny increase fire. Cause I ain't got no time for that. Niggas scream that gangsta, but wash you up like a laundromat. Yeah, you shoot your bank and you told, so I don't honor that. I don't want your bitch, lil' daddy, now where your mom at? Disrespectful on a whole nother level. They ain't never seen this Vegas, I'm a whole nother rebel. I used to have the time, I'm on a whole nother schedule. Never speak what you saw, that's the code of the ghetto. It's like, whoa there. Don't go there. Them niggas taxing ain't got nothing for the low there. It look familiar, then you probably seen your hoe there. And I'm ballin' on the bitch, I mean like no hair. Oh yeah, walking Christian Lou, I need like 4 pair. Don't hit me about no sub because I don't care. Don't go there. Red light.
On the first day, did 12.
Babe Blue, Overlooked Heroes, Don't Go There, man. Babe Blue got some new music out, man. Shouts out to Babe Blue, man. You know, he got a story to tell too. You know, he represent the North. This is where I keep it real with myself and the city. You got some people that's from their sections, and you got some people that's popping in their section. You got some people that's not popping in their sections. Shouts out to Babe Blue for keeping the North alive, always repping the North. You know what I mean? And that's Vegas. So shouts out to Babe Blue for doing this thing, man. I support you. I don't care what side of you from. You from the east side, I support you too. I'm from the west. I stayed in the north. But at the end of the day, it's about Vegas. You can't be biased, man. So how can I want to see the city win or get on if I can't support each side? I got music out, but I don't have enough music to keep it going. So I have to play other Vegas music. It's just other great music out here. And that's my job, is to put other people on, man. Shouts out to Connie P. Big Connie P got music out. There's so many artists in the city, man. If you have a dope artist, okay, send me the link. I'll get it up, man. If you got music out, send it. I prefer your best song. So that way, if it's your best, then we gon' play it if it's your best. But it got to be hot, man. You know, it got to be hot to make it to this station. So I have some music that's still in rotation because it's hot. And that's what we do here. We're going to play the hottest Vegas music right here at Hot 702.5 FM. Make sure you guys download the app on Apple Play Store, Google Store. It's Alexa, everything, man. All your on-the-go needs, radio, podcast, everything, right here at Hot 702.5 FM. So supporting Hot 702.5 is supporting the movement of Vegas music. This is a flame starter here, Hot 702.5. A lot of people that have stations now started here. So this is the ground part for a lot of people. And my loyalty to people is just the way it is. I don't go jump ship when other people jump ship. I don't care if the price is cheaper. I don't care. That's just not me. I don't get down like that. That's just me. You know, there's no other explaining it to it. So here I am. I'm still growing, still going. And shouts out to E. Carice for just being her. You know, it takes a good leader to help other people become great leaders. So shouts out to E. Carice for that. Shouts out to Keys Sanitize Services again, man. If you guys need your house clean, office clean, hit her up. Keys Sanitize Services on Instagram and Facebook. We got Grits Cafe also. Shouts out to Grits Cafe. These are things in the city, man. I wish that we had a frenzy here in the city, you know, to where we can really get excited about something, man. Somebody's gonna make it. Somebody's gonna blow. And if it's going to be you, then let that be the reason. But you got to understand, you got to know how to serve the people. You got to come back. You got to serve the people. The West Side needs saving. The North Town, you know what I mean? It's not any love in the city. We need things going on in the community that these kids could be proud of. We grew up, we had Big 8, we had Scoops, we had Doolittle. We had so many different things to really be active when we went outside and played. These kids don't have it like that. So it's a must that if we don't get back old moments, we got to create new ones. Like I say again, my title today is, what are you going to do? You know, if you want it that bad, you got to make the final adjustments. So whatever you do in life today, man, understand that there's consequences to it. If it's not worth it, don't do it. Don't do it, because your whole world can change in the blink of an eye. People get up, leave, get into a car accident, don't even know they're getting into a car accident. People get up, go to jail. So you just never know what the day gonna bring. And what's done in the dark, it comes to the light, people. It's just, it's the truth. I know that. I've experienced things for myself. But we're gonna keep this thing going, man. You know, we got another track from Bay Blue, man. This is Big Ballin'. This is streaming on all platforms also. So, man, shouts out to Bay Blue once again.
Hitman B.
Lie, the money blue in the bag big. They know it's handmade, time to hit an ad libs. I put it all on the tail and I cashed in. And BB cause all I talk is cash in. 6 niggas, 1 bedroom, just stack. Big blunts on, let's see your baby mama. It's time to get my dick sucked. Hey, I'ma keep it hot. I ain't seen that hoe in 6 months. When she see my name on the phone, she gon' pick up. Tell me to slide for that saliva and that twist up. I love the way she lick me like a swisher. Treat me like I'm famous, I'm an ordinary nigga. Too many pots and pans, just like a culinary nigga. And the glizzy got more bodies than a mortuary nigga. Ayy, I paid the price. I did it right. You can put your shades on, but you can't get my life. We sippin' lean with the Fago, not Sprite. And it's a fly zone, but you ain't booking flights. I'm in that penthouse, 54's up, reflecting life. I came a long way, sitting in that cell, dodging advice. Refried beans, tortillas last through the night. Now it's calamari, steak, and lobster tail over rice, nigga. Now what we do? I try talking niggas. Hey, blue money in this motherfucker, nigga. You already know. Hey, shout out to the home team, nigga. You niggas can never fuck with it. Back when they all hit the corner on dating, the sucker side was blazing. We getting money and they bitches on us, the reason they hate us. Come up out here with that bullshit, we gon' leave it in Vegas. These niggas animated, and they still believe in the matrix. I get my work from the SA, get my heat from the agents. I get my dough out your bitch, cause she keep her feet on the pavement. Hold this a whole lot of grind. You don't see me complaining, I just simply get to it. Now I don't need no arrangements. This Lamborghini got me feeling like a star. She don't wanna fuck me, she wanna fuck my car. When that water starts to boil, then you insert the jar. Put the whip on it, whip the roar until it's hard. Now we go. I try telling niggas. Hey, blue money in this motherfucker, nigga. You already did. Hey, shout out to the
Big ballin' with my homies. Big ballin' with my homies. Bay Blue, man, big ballin', man. This dude just went from Atlanta, performed at the strip club, came back to Vegas, had a bowling day with Bay Blue. Then he's doing his thing right now. He's turning it up a notch, and it should be inspiring to others. It's just when you see somebody get on their job, if you do your job right, it'll inspire others to want to step their game up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna even talk about it. I'm just gonna do it. Because when you do it, versus talking, then they be like, dang, when you do that? When you switch that up? You ain't supposed to let them know. You're just supposed to do it. And less talking, more actions. And that's what it's about today, people. It's about taking charge of your life. It's about taking charge of your dreams. Your life is precious. You are not a mistake. You are not an accident. We have to learn to forgive ourselves, let go of the regrets. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did. You got to let it go. The past is the past. It didn't work out. Let it go. It's time to move on, people. Life is short, and people are dying every day. I say this with all all of my heart because my life is at stake. Everybody's life is at stake. But if the urgency of your life, it depends on where your urgency is today. It depends on where you are in life. It depends on if it's really that urgent. Is your change urgent? Do you need that complete change right now? Or are you still, putting it off for tomorrow? Oh, I'm gonna get to that next week. People, when we put off things for tomorrow, they usually don't get done. When change knock on your door, you got to go with it. Because if you don't go with it, man, let me tell you, those dead ends, when every door closes, that means it's time to go a different way. So when those doors start closing in your life, you know that it's time to make that change, man. And ain't nothing wrong with change, man. Restoration, redeeming the time. Everything that you think that you lost, once you step back up to that starting line to run that race again, the race of life, that's when you start winning. To live a sober life. So many people have been drinking and smoking for years that they don't know what it's like to be sober. Having a sober mind is one of the best things you can have, man. Not just being controlled by alcohol and drugs, and every day you got to seek them. You know what I mean? That is one of the worst things to do, man. I've been there. I've done that. I was an alcoholic. I used to drink every day, even on the job. I should have been fired every day I showed up to work because I was drinking on the job every day. Gambling on the job, just mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. But this is what happened, people, when you get caught up into the world, when you get caught up into the ways of the world versus not being responsible. You have to man up in every situation, people. You got to really understand that everything that you do is going to affect your future. Because what goes around comes around. It all catches up to you. Sooner or later, it will catch up to you. I don't care if you did it years ago and you think you got away with it. It will come back to get you. I promise you, I'm a witness. And life is just too short, man. We got to keep this thing going. I'm striving for greatness on a daily basis right here in the city of Las Vegas. My name is Charles Tatum, and I am representing Hot 702.5 FM. And I am representing myself to be a pillar in this city, to be something great, to do great things, to do great exploits, to have my kids proud of me, to say, hey, that's my daddy. You know what I mean? To have my mom proud of me, say, that's my son. And this is what we all should seek, for our kids to be proud of us, for our parents to be proud of us, and for people to cheer you on because you're doing a great job. Until you begin to start running the race of life, you're going to continue to have miserable nights. You're not going to be able to sleep. You're not going to be able to have any peace until you start to seek out your joy and seeking out what's right. Your purpose in life is not a 9-to-5. Your purpose in life is to do something great and something big. If I'm not talking to you, I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking to somebody that want to do something great in life today. Somebody that want to leave a great impact on this world. If that is you today, your change has come, and you can just all you got to do is just go with the change. When change come, go with it. You've been praying for change, and now that change is here, you got to go with it, man. You got to understand, when you pray, those prayers do get answered. They do. They may not come in the way you want them to come, but they do get answered. They do get answered. I'm a firm believer, man. So, man, we are up now, not next, not later, but right now. I'm going to leave you guys out with Read 9. This is Beat It on Hot 702.5.
I'm feeling like Mike, cause she want me. My bitch, I have. Gang, get you drop and delete it. Call the child with me, I love when they sing it. I caught the cat, but I might just go demon. She want my baby, she can't have my semen. Effing her 1-3 to give me a reason. She think that I'm Jesus, the one she believe in. I look like a lick, but I promise a trap. Last nigga ran, he got shot in his back. Roll his ass up, then we turned him to pack. All on my nuts, baby, all on my sack. She for the cheese, so I call her a rat. I got the stick clip as long as a bat. You was not gang, I ain't giving you that. Ain't mad as fitted, put holes in his hat. I'm throwing money and she get to stripping. Sits off the purse, then she might get to tripping. I be on drink, man, you know that I'm sipping. She wanna fuck, I said, baby, I'm Christian. Turn up a water, he gone, I ain't missing. Look at my eyes, yeah, it shine, yeah, it glisten. Don't think it's sweet, we keep hoes like we fishing. Fiending for money, I'm scratching and itching. Cooking up dough, talking straight out the pot. I cannot fuck cause that bitch, she a thot. In love with money, I'm getting the guap. Can't fuck with them cause they fuck with the ops. Jump in my picture, I'm cropping your top. She wanna stay, kick her right out the spot. You niggas 12, y'all must fuck with the cops. Aim for his head, tryna knock off a lock, bitch. Aim for his head, tryna knock off a lock, bitch. Yeah, and this shit too easy.
Reed 9 streaming on all platforms, man. Check him out. He got a new track called Bite the Pillow that's out right now. Shouts out to Reed 9 out in Georgia, Albany, Georgia, man. He's a Vegas native. He went to Atlanta, became a rapper. Look how that sounds, huh? That's my son. I'm proud of him. He's doing what he's doing. I pray for his safety all the time, that, you know, the God will keep him safe out there in the streets of Atlanta and bring him home safely, because it's not like Vegas, you know. So I tell him, stick to the books, complete the mission, come back home. You know, we don't want to get that phone call or some stupid shit. So, you know, it's a must, people, that we educate our kids and we tell them that these streets are real. The evil is real. It's so easy to get caught up into trouble, but it's so hard to get out of it, boy. My mom was telling the truth when she said that. So people, if you're still doing things that bring self-hurt upon yourself, man, you need to check yourself. That's the worst thing you can do, is bring self-hurt upon yourself. When you just get yourself into trouble. Man, the devil is a lie, man. Listen, people, your life is precious and your time is not to be wasted. It's not to be wasted. Everybody deserves to be treated good, but you got to start with yourself. You got to start treating yourself good so you can treat other people good, man. We're going to leave you guys with Forever, man. My second single by the Landlord, Monroe Flow, man. This is Forever, streaming on all platforms, produced by Mike Regal, man. See you guys next week. Peace. Oh, man, you know, we up now. Not next, not later, but right now, man. Vegas is on the rise.
Sia shot this one, too.
Hey, look, been setting trends since I was 10. Nigga tell a friend, devil knocking that door, let him in. And we have sent niggas steady rapping about a block that they ain't never been. Yeah, you got a dick up in your Glock, but it's celibate. They want better than, I'm sicker than a COVID list. Fight all these demons, it be seeming like I'm 0-6. Both of them your brothers, you a bitch, you weren't supposed to pick. Spent 3,000 on the fit and I won't even post a pic. I don't even want the bitch, really she so born to me. Niggas and they feelings about these hoes that make her quarantine. Cause while you pouring lean, we at the room recording scenes. Niggas living nightmares trying to force a dream. Niggas hating, let's keep it real though, I'm the real Vegas. I'm really from the struggle, I don't feel famous. Police station on the west, but it's still dangerous. They stopped doing abortions, niggas still killing babies.
Damn, Sir Charles Monroe, yeah, we going crazy. Damn, TFM 150 for the new Mercedes. You my dog, shit, we used to my floors together. Look at us now, rich niggas, we on tour together. Every night a different city, this a different bracket. Margilla on the jacket, nigga, what's happening? You won't understand this, finessing your close friends on some Instagram shit, nigga. Gold clippers getting shaved right before the tax. Bad bitches on my dick, I'm him perhaps. Pistol on me at hibachi, I can fry, nigga. Yeah, so my advice, don't try, nigga. I came a long way from waste management. Now I'm at the Louis store with a Spanish bitch. He say he want a verse, he say he can spit. You see, you already asking for some shit, these are the stages. Time is of the essence, we can't spend them in them cages. Free my young nigga, he got 5 left, that's crazy. Good luck with everything, that's what I told her, then I skated. Bitch, I'm real shady. I don't know what this shit about. I got a plug in Druid Hills, he told me I should send him out. 100,000 on me, yeah, they killing over liquid now. Populate the market with the product, yeah, we live it now. Pussy nigga simmer down, do exactly as you told. Reload, switch clips, it was downtime, that's for sure. Nothing lasts forever, but I want this shit for life. It could've been something different, but you acting different, why? Sir Charles Monroe, yeah, TFM, nigga.